Settle in for a sobering story before the details dissolve in a haze. And though my memories grow maudlin and murky, this is the tale of our alcohol change. It was a world that loved wetting its whistle, and it's been that way since I was young. We were sold it as our rite of passage. We were told it was how to have fun. But forgive me, let's go back to the beginning, and I'll recount it as best as I can. See, this started before I existed. In fact, it's tough to say when it began. We could debate the exact date of discovery, which civilization was the first to the fray. But the secrets were unlocked when fruit sugars, left to fester, would ferment and decay. And we sampled and studied that substance, made from the grain or the grape that we'd grow. And we cautiously created a concoction, keeping the ethanol percentage quite low. But through inquisitive minds' innovations, as the alchemists became better skilled, we found ways to enhance fermentation, and saw how much stronger it could be when distilled. And we produced a substance unlike any other, one with a profoundly intoxicating effect. And in that moment we began our strange story, and all the tumultuous times that came next. We built up industries from this elixir, as populations were seduced by its spell, and the manufacturers kept making it faster when they saw how quick liquor could sell. It grew dominant in so many sectors, from the barrel to the bottle. It poured. It became ingrained in our culture, our nightlife, advertised in our movies, our music, our sport. And the branding was always enticing, made in colours that appealed to our eyes, marketed to the mouths of the masses in containers of all shapes and size. And despite its prevalence for creating commotion, despite the harm and irrefutable proof, instead of corralling our new thirsty culture, it was ensured we weren't told the whole truth. And it robbed us of our motivation. We gained weight and succumbed to poor sleep. It left us groggy, subdued and lethargic, and made us crave the worst things we could eat. And the patterns became sort of cyclical. We grew accustomed to feeling tired and sick. We learned the best way to stop feeling nauseous was to take the edge off with a drink. Soon it became the main focus of gatherings, and it sucked up so much of our wage, and before long this pervacious Goliath had established its place centre stage, until at last we couldn't handle the headache, and in the fog of a hung-over rage we resolved to seek out a solution, and determined it was time for a change. It isn't that we made liquor illegal. It remains still a product we sell. But we witnessed a shift in our culture as we prioritized feeling well. It's true many enjoy in moderation, be that a tipple, a quick drink, or a nightcap. But this relationship can sometimes grow slippery, so ask yourself, are you still on the right path? And perhaps you think this all sounds ridiculous. Well, if that's the case, dear friend, it doesn't mean that it's not a true story. Just perhaps we're not quite at the end.